This is called 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., my regular work day.
That's true.
And I probably drink 3 pots of coffee a day. At work, I drink 30 cups of coffee in 2 hours, a cup every 4 minutes. Barely enough time between cups to walk to the kitchen to get the refill. I have shakes so severe I have a hard time picking up the pot and getting the coffee into my mug. I spill half of it, I bet. Not that I'm a betting man. But when I walk down the hall to the office, I splash coffee on the floor at least 10 times, and every time I lift that mug to meet my mouth, I pour it in my lap. So it's possible, with all the spilling and shaking, I only actually consume 10% of the 30 cups of coffee that I get to drink, or just 2 cups every 2 hours. And when I only drink 2 cups in 2 hours, I don't shake or spill at all. So you do the math. The point is, my hair's buzzing. I'm way over the speed limit. My uncontrollable smile is a wingspan. I'm dislodged and boomeranging, sharpened to a blur. I'm overheated. I feel panic, elation. I bark my yawns. Can't remember my job title. I hear dog whistles. It's director of something that maybe can be nudged a bit, but not directed. Perhaps I'm the news director. Maybe my t-shirt reads, "Everything printed is out of date, everything broadcast out of truth." Maybe I'm director of marketing. I make people need my low-cal, low-fat, low-price wine-flavored bologna. The Pope has my business card. Maybe I'm director of caffeine. This is true, I have 5 2009 calendars in my office, all turned to the wrong month. I am in a parallel time clock. I yodel in tongues. I wonder who in the office has considered suicide on public transportation. My phone rings. I answer, "Good morning, this is Tom." And a perfectly polished voice says, "Good morning, and how are you today?" But before I can explain to the voice about the coffee and my mind running laps around my eyes, he's saying, "Tom, as Director of Services, you've probably heard of my new self-empowerment seminar called Voicemail for Your Inner Self." And then he proceeds to talk and talk and talk and talk. If where he's calling from has walls, the walls are covered with bees. If he's calling from the ballpark, everyone in the upper deck and all of the infielders are covered with bees. If he's calling from a phone booth, it is not only full of bees, but with drunken bees, with little bee noisemakers that sound like clouds scraping against one another. 2 of the drunken bees are sitting in the coin return well, and one of them says, "Hey, I swear, man, I'm going to sting the next idiot who tries to buddy up to me by saying to be or not to be." And the other one says, "Oh, I got religion when I heard Paul Newman was in the Sting. Man, I mean, he's good, but he's unstriped, he's wingless, and he's a human, for crying out loud." You know what I'm saying. There are thousands of bees working picnics, waiting for that kind of part. You can bet that when they do a movie about Dean Martin, the lead won't be played by some damn bee. The philosophical one answers, "Show me a man who books the right seminars, and I'll show you a winner, Tom." I nod automatically because I've trained myself to feign support and attention when I hear the word winner. This enables me to sleepwalk through staff meetings while also appearing to really give a rat's ass about who the hell made a long-distance call to Massapequa without filling in a personal use long-distance slip. The other bee says, "So what do you folks do over there, Tom?" And I realize it's Dr. Empowerment calling me from the hive. He wants us to pay him big bucks to fly him and his bees out here to show us how to empower ourselves and swarm. I answer, "Listen, that really sounds great, but I'm busy right now trying to figure out my mechanical pencil." "Listen, did you call me Director of Services?" "Yeah," says the audibly off-kilter but still fishing Dr. Empowerment. "That is your correct title, isn't it? Or does someone else book the meetings?" I say to him, "Yeah, someone else books the meetings, someone else signs the checks, someone else does whatever the hell it is I'm supposed to do, someone else has an inner child, someone else knows the Pope, someone else will play Dean Martin, but," I pause for about 100th of a second, "I make the coffee, so I gotta run."